This is Mum's passion fruit and coconut jelly. It's light and refreshing, and bonus, it's vegan friendly too. So we picked some fresh passion fruits from Mum's trellis last month in July, and this is just her twist on a Vietnamese style jelly where the coconut is usually paired with a pandan or taro layer. To start, Mum used 2 fresh medium-sized passion fruits, scooped them out, and then ended up with about 60 grams of pulp and juice. And this is all the ingredients she used for the passion fruit and coconut jelly, and I'll add that full list in the caption below. Mum's using this packet for the passion fruit and coconut jelly, which she sources from the local Vietnamese grocery store. It's plant-based, made from seaweed, but with konjac added too, which is a root veggie, and it just makes the jelly texture more soft and chewy. If that's hard to source, swap it for agar powder instead. This is also seaweed-based, but it sets firmer and is easier to source at your local Asian supermarket, or you can find it on Amazon too. In a medium-sized pot, combine 500 ml of coconut juice, 250 ml of water, and half a packet, so 6 grams of this jelly powder. In this video, it looks like more because Mum's just doubling the jelly-based recipe because she's saving some for the other coffee flavored jelly. And then you just want to mix it well and add half a cup of white sugar, stir it through, and then let it sit for 10 minutes to dissolve. Then just taste and adjust the sugar depending on how tart or sweet your passion fruits are. Ours was more on the tart side. After letting the mixture sit for 10 minutes, now she's going to turn the stove on to high heat, and you want to keep stirring to make sure you don't get any lumps. You can also use a whisk here too. And that should be ready in about 5 minutes, and then you can just pull it off the heat. So while the passion fruit jelly base is heating, Mum starts on the coconut jelly layer by first adding 100 ml of coconut cream to another pot. Then Mum adds about 2 tablespoons of white sugar just to sweeten up the coconut layer, and then gives it a good stir to dissolve. Then she scoops about 1.5 cups of that jelly based mixture into the coconut cream pot and gives it a good stir. And after about 5 minutes of mixing it, that coconut jelly should be ready and you can take it off the heat. So while the jelly mixture is still hot, she's pouring about 2.5 cups of it into a container, or if you have a jelly mold, you can use that as well. Then she just uses a fork here to separate the pulp, gradually adding it into the jelly base and mixing it through to create the passion fruit jelly layer. And this is the passion fruit jelly layer all done. The trickiest part is timing the coconut layer. If you pour too late, the layers won't bond together. So Mum just does a touch test, and if it doesn't stick to her finger but still wobbles a bit, it's ready to pour. Now she's adding the coconut layer and she's keeping it warm in the pot so it stays liquid. In this recipe, Mum's using a 1:1 ratio of passion fruit to coconut, but you can also do a 2:1 passion fruit to coconut if you prefer. She's done that before too. And if you see any air pockets, just use a toothpick to pop it. You can see the layers are clear here, but then it kind of started to sink into the layer below, which happens sometimes, so you just end up with this marbling effect. Once it's cooled down, Mum likes to pop the jelly into the fridge overnight so it fully sets and chills through. And this is the size Mum likes to slice hers. So Mum's passion fruit and coconut jelly is really light and refreshing, and you can even take it to the next level. Check out the skillful pour of this jelly Mum's friend gave us. You could do something similar, but just swap out the pandan and taro for passion fruit and mango. That'll be a nice combo, or just keep it simple like Mum.